Hey there my lovelies, and welcome to my booktube channel, the Sassy Library Fox. My name is V, and today I'm going for the end of the year book tag. Last year I was so new on booktube, I totally missed out on this one. But this year I saw a lot of other booktubers do this tag already as well, so I decided I would just go for it and do another tag that is typical for booktube. It's kind of weird, to be honest, to be recording this video in October. But yeah, I guess the year is almost over. There are just 2 more months left and then we will already have 2023. So I better do this now before I never do it. Yeah. Okay, this said, I will hold on to my coffee today. I've been very busy those last couple of days. I wrote my final assignment. I'm going to send it away today. I drank a lot of coffee. I studied a lot. Let's hope this will work out. Fingers crossed. I guess at this point I can just send it away and hope that it will be okay. Yes. Yeah, see the panic on my face. Anyway, let's just move on and not think about studying or about grades. We'll just think about the last year. Okay, and the first question is, I'm holding on to my coffee for dear life once again, so never mind. Are there any books you started this year that you need to finish? Yes. Unfortunately, yes. I'm very guilty of that one. There are 3 books I still want to finish this year and already spoke about them in August and I still haven't finished them. And there's not a lot left of the year and I'm actually kind of worried I might not be able to finish them before the end of the year, but it is The Final Empire by Brandon Sanderson. I already read a little bit more than the last time, but I'm still not even at the halfway mark. So I don't know why it takes me so long to read that one. I can only assume it's because it's high fantasy and there is a lot of information dump at the beginning you have to get used to and to digest. So I'm having a hard time to get into this. I know it will be worth it because everyone is raving about Brandon Sanderson, but at the moment I'm having difficulties to get into it. Hopefully, I will just get into it sooner or later. Hopefully sooner. Anyway, this is the first book. The second book I want to finish by the end of the year is, yes, Call Down the Hawk by Maggie Stiefvater. My anticipation is still keeping me from reading this. It's a buddy read. Sabrina, please tell me to read this book. Please. Otherwise, I won't be able to finish it this year. And the last one I still haven't finished yet is The Silver Serpents, and I made absolutely no progress with this one ever since I said I want to finish it in August, I think. Yeah. I really hope I will be able to finish those 3 books. I have no idea what is keeping me from reading them, but yeah, sometimes being a mood reader is really a pain in the... you know what I'm going to say. Okay, anyway, this was a very honest answer to the first question. The second question, do you have an autumnal book to transition into the end of the year? Not exactly an autumnal book, but I think all the books I'm currently reading for Rainbow Green might count for this. I'm currently reading Into the Drowning Deep and it's really good so far. I'm about 25% into it and so far I'm totally on board of the ship, pun intended. And I can't wait to dive even more into it. Okay, once again a pun, but this one wasn't intended. I might say Into the Drowning Deep is an autumnal book and I really want to get to reading Wolfsong, but for some reason I can't open it on my e-reader at the moment. I can open all the other books, but this one just won't open. And I think I might just buy a physical copy because I don't know if the same will happen if I buy it again for my e-reader. Something seems to be off with the edition I got or with the e-book version. I just can't open it anymore and I tried everything. I reset my e-reader, I turned it off and on again, but it's really lagging, the only book I can't open. I don't know why. Something is keeping me from reading Wolfsong. Okay, anyway, let's move on to question number 3. Is there a new release you're still waiting for? Yes, it's the Heartstopper Yearbook by Alice Oseman and I think it just got out on the 18th of October, but I didn't manage to get my hands on a copy yet, so I'm definitely waiting for that one to arrive. Or actually, I'm waiting to be able to order it so that it can arrive. Yeah. Okay, so without further ado, let's just jump to question number 4. And it's, what are 3 books you want to read before the end of the year? One of them is definitely Queen of Air and Darkness by Cassandra Clare. I promised Catherine I would read that book and I'm so going to put it on my December to be read and I will read it before the year ends. I'm so going to read the hell out of that one. And I probably should read my reviews about the other 2 books because it's been ages I last read them and I probably forgot a lot. No, actually I'm pretty certain I forgot a lot about the plot. Anyway, Queen of Air and Darkness is the first book I want to read this year. The second one is Bias by Lucy Gold and this is a K-pop romance and I was told this one is so great, so I definitely want to read it before the end of the year. The person who recommended to me raved about it and said it's amazing. So yeah, definitely going for that one. And the last one I want to finish and read this year is Empire of the Vampire by J. Christoph. This book is huge. You could use it to defend yourself. But I really want to read it this year. I plan to read it in 2022 and I want to read it in 2022. So we will see if I will get to that one. I hope I will. If not, I can still use it to defend myself. Okay, question number 5. Is there a book you think could still shock you and become your favorite book of the year? I think all of the aforementioned books might be able to surprise me and might become a favorite of the year, but usually the books I least expect to surprise me, so you never know what will land on my to-be reads until the rest of the year. So yeah, maybe there will be a book I will love and adore. Never say never. Okay, and before I go for the last question, number 6, I'm going to take a sip of my coffee. And the question is, have you already started making reading plans for next year? Hell yeah. What you probably don't know about me is that I actually am pretty organized when it comes to my to-be read. I make it to be read each and every single year. I just don't hold to it because I'm such a mood reader. So I started to make my to-be read already. I think the first book I already put on there in April or so. And I just collect all the books I want to read during the year and add more and more books to this to be read. I think next year I will go for 45 books as well, because this seems to be manageable. And I've already 20 books on that list I want to read next year, and will probably ask you guys for some recommendations once again. So yeah, I actually already have plans for 2023. Being the mood reader that I am, nothing is set in stone though. Yeah. Anyway, I have plans, I'm organized, but I rarely hold to it because I'm such a mood reader. I already started my list for 2023 in, I think it was April when I put the first book on there. So yes, I have reading plans for 2023 and I try to fulfill them, but I'm pretty certain I won't be able to read all of the books I put on there. Okay, so I think that was my end of the year book tag, and I hope you enjoyed it. I would love to hear which kind of books you want to read in 2023, and if you have a list, or if you just mood read, or if you are planning ahead like I do. I'm always curious about that, so please drop me a comment and let me know. And if you're already at it, if you don't know my channel yet and you like the video, please subscribe, give me a like, or write me a comment. I always love to get comments, honestly. It's the best thing on BookTube. Well, aside from all the amazing other BookTubers on here. I think there's nothing left to say except of take care, stay healthy and safe, and see you around the next time. Bye!